Padre, is everything all right? It sounds like there's a battle going on out there.
Don't worry, my dear. You are safe in the house of the Lord.
Of course, Padre. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 3 days since my last confession.
3 days? How many sins could you have committed in 3 days? Come back when you have more time, please.
Excuse me?
Listen, señorita. Then please, go on.
Forgive me, Swedish rank 3, for I have sinned. It's been 3 days since I put out a video saying that Swedish rank 3 sucks. Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm OldDeadMan. We're in War Thunder today. I do need to apologize to Swedish rank 3. I had a lot of fun, and doggone it if this poor old AA gun didn't just really shine today. So my apologies for saying that you suck, and let's see how you're awesome today. Alright, I'm running my Swedish rank 3 lineup. I've got the 4.0 2 tank destroyers and the anti-aircraft gun, the L62 anti-II, or 2, I guess. And this match, you'll see what I mean here. We're going to fast forward through some of the non-important sections here, kind of get into the meat and potatoes of this particular arrangement, and we're going to have some fun. As you can see, I'm flanking around the north side of the Charlie cap. This is one of my favorite ways to go. I don't bump into anybody on the top end here, so no big worries, but they are attacking in force over at Charlie. And as you pay attention, you'll see that there's a whole lot of things that die of our friendlies over there. So it's a tough battle around Charlie right now. Now, by swinging past to the east side of Charlie, this puts me in a great position to catch a bunch of back ends, shoot people in the butt. And those butts are the best place to shoot them, unless you can get them in the side, which is actually better. That said, back of the turret, I think most everything I face except one, well, let's make that 2, are very susceptible to being shot in the back of the turret by this particular vehicle. Checking behind me, make sure there's nothing coming up around to shoot me in the 6. I poke my nose around this corner, and what do I see? A KV-2? Can't do much against it, but there's an M10. He's nice, tasty meat for my gun here. So I light him up by hitting the KV-2. That made him turn to the side, so that took him off of trying to kill the rest of my team. But there's a KV-1 there as well, so I'm outgunned. There's not much I can do against both the KV-2 and the KV-1 without checking everything. If I was up close and personal and maybe getting a shot below the right at the bottom, the top of the tracks, something I might be able to do, but right now that's above my pay grade. So I'm running, and he's running faster than I am. Good for him. I still don't know how I survived that shot, but I will take it. So I light him up to keep him distracted while I run away. Run away! Run away! And somebody else kills that KV-1. Thank goodness! This gives me opportunity to go and wreak more mayhem. Now I know there's at least a KV-2 just a little bit south and probably east of Charlie. And I need to keep them distracted while I try and get some things done. So I'm going to decap the C point so that way they think I'm there. But I won't be there. At least not long. I do see the M24, but my turret rotation is not fast enough. He takes a pot shot, he misses me. I'm going to try and engage him at the next intersection if he's not looking my way, and if he is, well, I'm going to engage him anyway. So I come up to the intersection, there's no point in slowing down, straight in, he misses his shot, but he hits me enough to put me on fire. That said, I've got 79 millimeters of pin at point blank range here at this M24. He doesn't stand a chance. I load up his turret, I load up his tank, and I kill him. Kill him! The KV-2 has gotten engaged by the Panzer 38T and has been lit on fire. So I give him a little bit more to think about. He ran off there hoping to get out of the visual, and then of course he runs off there. I'm pretty sure he drowns. And I think I'll put in some video of that if I can find it. I want to find out myself. Yep, he is dead. Pretty sure he drowned. I'll let you know. I'm, however, repairing. I still have an engine to get fixed up before I can continue to wreak mayhem on the enemy. I'm already up to 3 kills. Alright, once again, I'm going to swing to the east side of Charlie because I want to catch people unawares as they come from their spawn point. And the Panzer 38T is doing just fine without me. So all I would do by getting next to him is attract more attention his way and not help him with anything. So off I go. Now at this point I'm hearing something to my left, so I believe there's an enemy tank over in that direction. And I've got to be careful, because I don't know what he's bringing. But don't you worry, we'll get there. And once again, we are looking at a T-34 with his backside to me. Goodbye, T-34. It was so nice knowing you for a very brief period. Took out his turret, took out his tracks, and then he turned to I have a perfect side shot. It doesn't get any better than this. I just keep unloading on him until, finally, poof, crew knocked out. 4 kills now. This is the point when I realize, oh no, I'm almost out of ammo. As you can see right here. Boop. And I see this T-34. I think I must have caught a weak spot in the turret right underneath the gun. I don't know, that seemed like it was a surprise. I was surprised that I killed him, I'll tell you that. But it went right in, blew him up. I will take it. That's kill number 5. Now at this point I've got to wait and pick up some ammunition. So I'm going to fast forward a bunch of this stuff. During this time there were several airplanes that flew over that I tried to engage a couple, didn't shoot any of them down. Now I'm hearing something coming, and so I'm rotating my gun, but I also know there's something coming in from my left. I just don't know where he is yet. I heard him, but I have no idea where he is. So I'm going to go ahead and try to engage. Just to, see what I can do. But at the last second I changed my mind. I'm going to tuck into this little cubby hole right here and wait for him to pull forward enough for me to shoot. At this point, the 38T is getting into a slugging match with the M4, and I'm out of position, and he finally kills him. But I hear the KV, and I know as soon as I see that right there that I'm out of my league. I'm going to have to sit down with the penetration calculator on here and see if I can figure out what I can do to these things. That said, I engage him anyway in hopes that my buddy, the 38T, will be able to come around the corner and take him out, but and back into the fight. I'm going to do much the same thing as I did last time, so I'm going to fast forward through a bunch of this again until we get to the point where I'm engaging an enemy target. But in this case, I know that there's going to be just, spoiler alert here, there will be an enemy on Charlie, so I'll be diverting down directly to Charlie to take him out. All right, at this point, I know there's something on Charlie, and I need to take him out because I don't really want to run the risk of losing at this point. And as I recall, the Alpha Cap ends up being captured on the enemy team right about this point too. So, yep, there it is. So I am now engaging for the game, basically. I want to get this finished and over with, so I'm making my points. I see him, I engage immediately, took out his entire turret crew. He runs for it, but not that far. So I chase him. I thought he'd keep running past the buildings, but he was just literally right about there, and I took perfect side shot. Bam! Took him out. So now it's down to capping the point. As soon as I cap the point, the show is over, the game is over, and we win. Real fun match. Had a blast of a time. And one more time, I do apologize to all of Sweden and its players, especially Rank 3, for maligning its honor and its capabilities. I had a lot of fun. I hope you do too. Thank you for joining me. You have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you in War Thunder. Okay, you can't get it. You guys are going for all three of you tied up making dinner? Okay, but understand, that's all three of you who can't do dishes. See where I'm going with that?